Good morning. Well, today you find me exploring a little bit. I've come up into the peak to the area surrounding Padley Gorge, doing a bit of scouting in new areas. And one of the things that sort of always catches my eye when I park up at Padley is the prominence over there. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's some rocks, I guess. I thought, I wonder what's over that way. So I thought I'd just take a little walk, and to my surprise there was a very small area to park, and a very obvious trail to follow. So I thought I'll take a walk along that, because I am going to probably head into Padley to shoot some of the woodland just before the autumn colours approach. Probably in about 4 weeks from now, I would think we'll see the full autumn colours happening. And see what there is. There's a bit of heather, lots of fern. The sun isn't up yet, so I might just be able to get a sort of view where I can see a sunrise. The clouds are quite high, which is good for sunrise. So you never know. We just don't know where it's going to be. It's getting close to it though, and the sky's not generated any colour yet. But yeah, this looks interesting. Maybe nothing. Maybe may just be like a minute of me walking along a trail and then turning back. But I'd like to get a shot, I think, of those rocks up there. Even if the shot's not great, it's something to compare with for later on. There you go. A few other things. I've got a very light backpack today. This is as light as I've managed to pack. I can barely feel it. There's just the big camera, the lenses I use. There are 3 lenses in there. Batteries, of course, filters, the gimbal, the video equipment, which doesn't weigh a lot. And yeah, bar the, those little tiny bits and bobs that don't weigh much. So all part of the effort to completely reduce the amount of gear I take when I head into this camping expedition that may only be one night, so I'm not going to make a big deal of it. Not sure about for photography, but this is a lovely walk. Certainly right now it's lush. You can see lots of things, trees in the distance. This video isn't going to do it justice because of the low light, but it's really quite beautiful. It's serene. I'm here. Unfortunately, I have got the sound of traffic not far from here. It's always a reminder in England that you're never very far from roads. Not really. But there you go. Absolutely beautiful. Bit of mist over in the distance, just drifting up above the trees. Other than that, when the traffic isn't there, it's quite calm, beautiful. I've got to admit, I'm really tempted to walk up there, because as I used to, I don't do it so much. I used to do a series of photographs on Facebook called Trees That Don't Give a Fuck, and it just featured trees that were growing out of buildings and that kind of thing. And there's one on the edge of there. I think that'd be great. I think some of my followers might appreciate that. But it's going to cut into my morning quite a bit, and I don't need the sunrise to do woodland photography at all. So I have got probably half an hour to kill. Hence this little exploratory thing. Oh, it's so lovely here. I really like it here. I don't know why this has struck me, but it's just so beautiful. Another lovely little tree I've seen up there. Anyway, so I don't know. Probably not as far away as it looks on this video either. It's definitely within 30 minutes of even my legs. What to do. spotted an opportunity to take some lovely little iPhone shots. So I'm going to use this rock here, not to use the rock, but to just lean in on it and take some shots right at ground level of the heather here. I think they'll look quite nice. The only downside for me is that I'm going to have to adjust the framing. I want like about 16 by 9, a kind of faux landscape. Try and take a bit in. But so there's this one, and I'll show you the other one. Look at that, just absolutely lovely. Might do a couple of portrait shots. But to get access to that is really nice. It's super easy, so yeah, get some fun with it. Right, I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, whether it's going to work, but it looks, this looks different with my eyes than it does straight away with this camera phone shot. But I think there's an image there. I think the clouds are just right. The sun's just coming up ahead of me. There's that bit of mist around the trees. Maybe I can get something with the 24mm lens. I'm going to break out the gear and give it a go. Quite a lot of midges. Not good. I've got my smidge stuff on, but they're annoying. Even if they're not currently biting, they're all over the place. Very annoying. Right. Oh, wankers. It's not quite high enough. I have to pull this up as high as it'll go. We'll find a better elevation, which, oh, this is unbelievable. Wankers. Fuck, they're everywhere. I can't get the shot I want. My tripod just isn't high enough to overcome these ferns, and they're just too strong in the foreground. I'd have to be like up there really, I think, kind of looking down a little bit. I mean, there's some areas here I could go up, but honestly the midges here are wow level of annoying, and I think walking through this stuff is just going to basically cause a swarm, so I may have to let this one go. I will have a wander around, and if I get the shot I'll put it up, but I don't think this is going to be, it's such a shame. What, you know, I'll take a shot with the iPhone, and because I can hold it up in the air, but oh well, can't win them all. I like the way, let's try and spin this around. Don't know how well this has been shown off, but the way these shorter trees, the lighter green, meet those taller dark trees there. I don't know if there's anything there, but there is a trail leads down, and I can see there's a bit of heather there as well. Maybe something there. And I'm fine. I'm quite enjoying this. 10 to 7. I was going to make my way back and head into, well, there's another walk actually I've seen. So maybe I won't do Padley today, I don't know, but it's a gorgeous morning. The sunrise was a nothing burger, so I'm kind of pleased I didn't waste my time waiting for that and took this little walk. I don't know how well these photos are coming over, but this is really nice. This was worth the effort. The cloud structure's fantastic though. Look at it, just beautiful. Really, really liking that. Oh, I've got to get more of that. But yeah, this is just away from the main road, and it's wonderful. I'll shut up. I'll go and take some photographs. I think it's important to show you stuff that I don't shoot and why. So the tree I saw, I don't think you can quite make it out on here. The sun's coming up behind there and it's blasting that out, but it's too crowded. Basically, from up there it looked good, and I was hoping I'd get something from down here, but no. It looked good from up there, but I couldn't get composition. And then down here there's absolutely nothing. It's a beautifully shaped tree. I wish I could. And I think if I did walk through the ferns, maybe. I'm scratching my head now because I feel so icky with these bastard midges. But the other thing is, again, look at the rocks with the heather on. So I'm going to just get some phone shots of this stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think this is really, really good photography here. And you're capturing something really special. Well, I think so anyway. So don't miss out on that. And some rocks over there as well. Heather leads up to it. My trees over there. I think there still might be some shots there. I'm walking deeper and deeper in when I was just going to go back to the car. This is a good adventure. Yeah, Craig Yates would like this. He likes this kind of stuff. Boring. I'm just joking. Calm down. Okay, as much as I am loving this, I'm going to turn back now because I want to investigate the area I saw across from where I've parked. May not be as good, I don't know, but this is what these recce's are all about, because autumn is coming and I want as many opportunities to find new places as possible, not just Padley Gorge where I know I'm going to spend some time, but that woodland there. I'll come check that out next time, and hopefully when it's a bit colder and all these bastard midges are dead. But yeah, I'll give you one quick recce again. Look how beautiful. Imagine mist rolling across here. You could probably even, come when it's raining. I think it'd still look pretty good. Almost back at my car now, and just thought I'd show you this. This is what I'm looking out for, okay? So look at that lovely bundle there. It's possible that's one, maybe two trees, and then the ferns that are actually starting to rust up a little bit now. In the autumn, that's going to be magnificent. So that's what I'm looking for. I've just been back to my car, so I don't know if this is going to be like midway through the video. Just look both ways, or right at the start of it, because I've just done a little walk, which I really enjoyed, but it wasn't where I was going. This is where I'm going, Longshore entrance, which is just around the corner from Padley Gorge. If I just keep going that way, I'm sure I'll end up in the gorge. But I'm going to give this a whirl because I've been past it a few times. And as I'm on my autumn reconnoitre for around here, and I know Padley Gorge pretty well, I thought I'd give this a go. So I'll park just across the road, free. I'm going to enter, see what's in there. Come on, let's go. If I did do the video of the extra walk, I hope it's worked out, because I wasn't mic'd up or anything like that. And it was literally just the phone in my hand. Ooh, I've got a choice here where to go. I'll press on the well-trodden path. Seems the safest bet. Some nice tall trees here. Almost like a little meadow area. Not sure there's a shot there for me though. Lots of ferns, really dominating right now. Very tall, some over my head. So, with the end of summer, everything is rampant. So it can be difficult to find stuff because it's hidden. Can't see the wood for the trees kind of thing. But yeah, really quite nice. Lots of different trees. Some I even recognise. Definitely recognise the oak and the sycamore. Wonderful. Well, straight away, I think I found an issue, is that this area is a bit too open. You kind of get past that initial block of trees, which is nice, and then if you spin, you'll see there's actually, like, not tents, large, like banqueting tents, I guess, set up over there. There's a lot of open area, and that's not good for me because I want woodland, especially now, you know. I can still see the moon. There's some nice rises, and I don't know whether to keep going or head to Padley, you know, and just sort of, I think the other side that I've just been is going to be the winner this morning. I don't think this is going to give me the goods. And it's like, do I spend 30 minutes of light walking a path that I think isn't going to take me anywhere? Now I've gone past this initial set of trees, which is obviously wrong-footed me. I think I'm going to go straight to Padley and get a parking space as well. So yeah, I'm going to curtail this. I'm going to cut this right here. I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to Padley. There you go. Decision made. I absolutely love this place, Padley Gorge. Every time I arrive here to park and I look down at the brook, look at the trees, wonderful place. And I'm going to spend probably the next hour here. I'm not going far in today, actually. The tree area that Craig Yates did, of Craig Very Deep Pockets Yates Photography, he was shooting his dancing ladies there, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get in and get a few shots of those trees before the autumn kicks in. You know, wow. It's probably the last trip I'll take now when everything's going to be green. I'll be waiting for these leaves to turn and come to this place. I am super excited for it, and I hope I'll come along with Craig as well. I hope Craig will come along so I can get that coffee from him that he owes me. We'll see. Just a quick one. I'm going to shoot that beautiful tree there. I've shot this a few times, different conditions, but right now, can I show you on this? I think I can. Can you see the I've got to hold the camera, which is why this is awkward, but you can see the light just dipping in to that right hand side. I think that's quite nice. I'm gonna, it's still down a little bit now. Honestly, when I have taken the shot, well, I think I have, and I caught it. I think it was lovely. I think it just lifted the back of the tree enough to make it look good amongst all the green. It's tough to shoot these. You're looking for contrasts all the time, and green, 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 green. So this isn't easy by any stretch of the imagination to get decent shots. And I think when you get home, you probably have to do a bit of work, maybe some nice gradients through the shot just to lift it out a little bit. If it's cheating, it's cheating. I don't care. But it's a beautiful tree. The shape is wonderful, and it's worth doing. It's worth the effort. And if you've got to fiddle around with the contrast a little bit, go for it. But the reason I say it's a quick one, another photographer chap just come up to me. Obviously we squared up, you know, like, you know. But we did the courtship ritual of photographers meeting, you know, up all right, mate, and then showing each other photographs. But he said there's some deer. I've never seen deer in this area before, up at the top, so I might have a walk. Although it's up, he said up. Do I leave this bit with this interesting play of light, or do I go and look for deer? And I don't shoot animals. I mean, I really want to see deer though. I don't know what to do. We'll see. I guess you'll find out when I do another photograph, won't you? Okay, for now I've resisted the deer because I like doing, what would you call it, enchanted scenes. I like the idea that the way the light plays on these trees will produce a kind of magical scene, often with the help of the Orton effect. But same thing, beautifully shaped trees. There's enough of the, enough of the dark shape to offer contrast against all the green, and the light is behind them. There's a pool of light behind them. It's not right across, it's literally illuminating the background and giving this brighter green, more vivid and vibrant. So getting the depth of field right is going to be important here. Trying to catch the rocks at the front as well. I mean, and they're just waiting, giving it just a few minutes to see how the light's going to play across it, and hopefully it's going to produce a really enchanted woodland shot. Hopefully, it's coming up right now. There's a tree with a great deal of character just behind me, this one. Get twisting around. Is there a composition there? I mean, looking straight at it, no. Far too... I think this video actually makes it stand out a bit more than it does to the naked eye. Far too much dark green complementing the bark. But perhaps, if I walk around, or perhaps another 10-15 minutes, that light from over there reaches this way, maybe I can get a shot then. So that's the thing, if you're going to work a smaller area, you can wait and see what the light does, see what the cloud cover does. Obviously if there's mist or fog, then that's another story altogether. Now just as I'm looking now, the light's streaking down to where I was shooting previously, and I'm thinking, oh, there's another shot I could have got there. Not a problem, not going to get miffy about it. One other thing, I think paid a bit of attention to this. I keep mentioning Craig Yates, and I really shouldn't, but he was shooting up at the trees, and I think in my last vlog I said, a lot of the character is as you look up into the twisted branches. It's the same here. Let's swing this around. The hard bit, let me just move that off, not down, Eddie. Off, that's it. There you go. Look at all the action in those branches there. Amazing. And if you can find the right light and the right weather, they'd be a fantastic shot. Another absolutely gorgeous tree. Saw this one a few weeks ago. Sun is just off to the right of it, so it is quite strong, but hopefully I can capture this and put it up for you now. Mates, this was a trek. Get up here. I haven't seen any deer. What a bag of wank. Oh, man. It's quite nice though, at least. I don't know if I've done any quick panoramics for you, but this is what it's all about. It's so warm. September, we just had weeks and weeks of rain and crappy weather, and then today it's just glorious. Today's to say the day that you say welcome to England, the green and pleasant land. Beautiful. This will make a good thumbnail for the video. After climbing all the way up the side, scrambling over rocks, nearly going arse over tit twice, I'm now coming back via this piffling route, and it's just going to take me back to where I started from. Deep joy. Sun's getting high now, but I think I've still got a bit more time, because one of the things about shooting in woodland is sun breaking through the trees can be a bonus for a bit. Not much longer though. So I'm gonna have to get a wiggle on, but I'm not even sure I'll get any more shots for the video today. So next thing up might be the wrap up, we'll see. Just dropped the 50mm on. Thought I'd give it a go, get a few more sort of closer shots, especially as I'm going to be walking through the trees, and that's where that sort of compact area works well for 50mm. Just wanted also to take an opportunity to show you how great it is. There's no colour correction on this. I'll guarantee when I get to the editing suite, I won't have to change the colour on this. What I see in this video right now that I'm looking at is what it's like here. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, good stuff. Okay, I'm wrapping up. It's been a morning. I've really enjoyed this. What have I done today? I've done some handheld shots. I know, right? I'm really weak on handheld, so I thought, come on, you know, if you don't practice, you won't get better. So I've done a few handheld shots. We'll see how they work out. I might put a little note that says handheld on the image. And I've done quite a few iPhone shots. Now, I do take quite a lot when I do these vlogs, but I don't show a lot of them off because I always assume most people are going to be using DSLRs or mirrorless, but more people message me about iPhone settings and that kind of thing, and honestly, they're really not difficult. The iPhone does most of the work for you, or your camera phone, let's say. But you're always sending me in like messages, put them in the comments because it helps my algorithm go up, you know what I mean? But it's always a pleasure to help where I can. So I'll maybe do a few more iPhone shots. Do you like them? Do you want to see more of what I can do with the iPhone? Let me know. Do I use filters? Yes. With iPhone, I think you have got to do a bit of work sometimes just to desaturate a little bit because it adds a little bit too much. But no, it's all technical stuff. But yeah, you know, when people say, well, should I use a filter for things like Instagram and that sort of stuff, I always say, anyone who matters doesn't care, okay? Anyone who matters, they won't care. Do what you got to do to get the shot that you want, all right? Don't worry about what other people think. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you for the next one.